Maine State Police have recently reported a rise in the number of scammers targeting senior citizens.
News Center Maine's Brianna Bush takes a closer look at what types of scams you should be aware of and the work being done now to prevent them.
They are ever evolving.
I think it's even hard to stay on top of them.
That's why law enforcement are urging people to stay vigilant. Maine State Police say it's seeing an uptick in scammers targeting senior citizens, particularly courier impersonators.
They can either play on their lack of knowledge or perceived lack of knowledge towards technology.
A courier impersonator is a scammer pretending to be a legitimate delivery driver with the goal of picking up money directly from the victim's home.
If something like that happens, I think the first thing to do is just to stop and analyze the situation and try and think, am I being scammed?
Another fraud law enforcement is seeing is grandparent scams. That's someone who pretends to be a relative in need of money and requests those funds through wire transfer or mail. Organizations across Maine are working to stop these crimes.
Thank you for calling Eastern Area Agency on Aging. This is Julia. How may I direct your call?
The organization works to help inform the state's elderly population, and financial fraud is something they hear all too often.
We also get those that have already succumbed to that scam, and we're trying to connect them with, emergency resources to kind of help them through that situation.
It's important to reach out to your banker if you think something's up, because they can definitely help you.
First National Bank invests in tools and resources to help mitigate scammers taking advantage of customers, including alerting them to potential fraud.
And if there's anything that we can do to stop them from giving their money away to fraudsters, we want to help with that.
Although tactics continue to evolve, there is one message.
I never know when the next one's going to come, so I think you just got to always be vigilant and cautious with how much information you're giving.
Brianna Bush, News Center, Maine.
And Maine State Police ask that any victims report fraudulent or suspicious activities to their local law enforcement agencies.